Believe your child when they tell you that they or their educators were repeatedly punched, slapped, pushed, spit on, bitten, or kicked at school. Believe them when they tell you about heavy objects thrown at them or at school staff. Believe them when they tell you that they regularly have to leave the classroom and go to a safe spot or a meeting place elsewhere in the school. Notice their symptoms of anxiety, such as school avoidance, stomach issues, sleep issues, or headaches. The Conservative government in Ontario has stripped funding and supports away from the most vulnerable children in public schools and is allowing so many needs to go unmet. The result is an increase in emotional dysregulation, overwhelm, and meltdowns. Children who were previously safe and successful with one-to-one support and appropriate body, movement, or sensory breaks from the overstimulation of a regular classroom are now forced to endure hours of what feels like torture with no support to navigate their big feelings, other than a classroom teacher whose attention is desperately needed by so many others in the class at the same time. If they're lucky, they may have shared educational support, with one EA running between several classrooms to put out fires with de-escalation techniques when students are melting down, instead of having enough staff to proactively be able to provide the support needed to prevent escalation in the first place. There's insufficient funding for special education and ESL and ELD program support. There's not enough educational assistance support, child and youth worker support, occupational therapy and speech-language pathology services, psychology and social work services, and kids are on long wait lists to access diagnosis and treatment. We can't keep underfunding education and expecting the kids to be okay. The kids are not okay. All children deserve access to a real education where their needs are met and they can thrive. All children deserve to be safe at school. All educators and other school staff deserve to be safe in their workplace. Remember this when you cast your ballot in the upcoming provincial election. Don't vote for more of the same, because this government is simply not working for our kids.